Hi there. Welcome to Mental Health Monday. I'm Renee, and I'm a psychologist licensed in Alberta, the Northwest Territories, and the Yukon. Welcome back to Thrive Psychology. Today, we are exploring one of your body's most powerful and often overlooked mood supporters called endorphins. These natural chemicals help us manage pain, stress, and even emotional overwhelm. They remind us that healing doesn't always come from pushing harder. Sometimes it comes from allowing the body what it's built to do. So, a little bit about the science of endorphins. So, endorphins are part of your body's built in stress recovery system, and they are made up of neurotransmitters and neuropeptides that are released by the brain and nervous system that bind to opioid receptors, which reduces our perception of pain and promotes calm and sometimes euphoria. There were some researchers in 2008 that used PET scans to show that endurance exercise activates endorphin binding in brain regions linked to pleasure and emotional regulation, validating what we know as the runner's high, that amazing feeling you get after a big workout where you feel calm and a sense of pleasure or happiness. Endorphins also interact with dopamine, which helps us feel motivated, and they also are interacting with serotonin, which helps us feel calm. And altogether, they form part of your body's chemical safety net against stress. As psychologist Dr. Candice Pert has discovered, opioid receptors in the brain are your body's subconscious mind. Emotions are stored in the body as biochemical reactions. Endorphins are part of that biochemical language, translating safety, release, and relief into something that you can feel. Now, why does this matter? So, when we face chronic stress, our bodies actually use up endorphins faster than they can be replenished. So, that's when we start to feel emotionally flat, easily overwhelmed, or that tenseness in our body, that physical feelings of tension, even without new stressors occurring. Endorphins help balance that system out, and they create emotional breathing room to help your body regulate after challenge, pain, or effort. Dr. Kelly McGonigal, who's one of my favorite health researchers, is a health psychologist and researcher at Stanford. She describes endorphins as the body's reward for courage, a physiological thank you for facing discomfort or effort with persistence. When you exercise or stretch yourself in healthy ways, your brain releases endorphins not as a distraction from pain, but as a reward for growth. And Kelly says this in her book called The Joy of Movement, which was published in 2019. So here are some everyday examples about how to get more endorphins. So the light, relaxed feeling after a good laugh, the calm after finishing a creative project or workout, and the emotional reset we get that follows a good cry or a warm shower. Now, these aren't coincidences. These are actually chemical proof of your resilience. In 2017, some researchers found that even group laughter releases endorphins and enhances social bonding. And this shows that joy and connection are intertwined with our biology. So, endorphins remind us that relief and joy aren't luxuries, they're actually part of how the body heals. Even small actions can trigger them: laughter, movement, creativity, warmth. And these tell your nervous system you're safe, you can relax, and you can feel good again. If this helped you see your body's strength in a new light, please share it with someone who might also need that reminder. I will see you on Thrive Thursday, where we look at strategies and techniques to help you get more of the positive benefits of endorphins. And that will wrap up our happy hormone series, which we have called DOSE, where we looked at dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and lastly, we're looking at endorphins. I will see you on Thursday. You got this. Until next time.